John chapter 2. And on the third day a wedding happened in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there, and also Jesus was called and his disciples to the wedding. And the wine having failed, the mother of Jesus says to him, "They have no wine." Jesus says to her, "What is that to me and you, woman? My hour is not yet come." His mother says to the servants, "Whatever he may say to you, do." And there were 6 water jugs of stone there, placed according to the purifying of the Jews, holding each 2 or 3 measures. Jesus says to them, "Fill the water jugs with water." And they filled them to the brim. And he says to them, "Draw out now, and carry to the head waiter." And they bore. And as the head waiter tasted the water become wine, and did not know where it is from, but the servants knew who have drawn the water, the head waiter calls the bridegroom and says to him, "Every man at first sets forth the good wine, and when they may have drunk freely, then the inferior. You kept the good wine until now." This is the beginning of the signs Jesus did in Cana of Galilee, and revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. After this he went down to Capernaum, he and his mother and his brothers and his disciples, and they did not remain there many days. And the Passover of the Jews was near, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem, and he found in the temple those selling oxen and sheep and doves, and the money changers sitting. And having made a whip of small cords, he put all forth out of the temple, also the sheep and the oxen. And he poured out the coins of the money changers, and he overthrew the tables. And he said to those selling the doves, "Take these things from here. Do not make the house of my Father a house of merchandise." And his disciples remembered that it is written, "The zeal of your house ate me up." The Jews then answered and said to him, "What sign do you show to us, that you do these things?" Jesus answered and said to them, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." The Jews therefore said, "This temple was built in 46 years, and will you raise it up in 3 days?" But he spoke concerning the temple of his body. When then he was raised out of the dead, his disciples remembered that he said this to them, and they believed the writing and the word that Jesus said. And as he was in Jerusalem in the Passover in the celebration, many believed in his name, beholding his signs that he was doing. And Jesus himself was not trusting himself to them, because of his knowing all men, and because he had no need that any should testify concerning man, for he himself was knowing what was in man.